All right, guys. My name's Little Chef. Welcome back to an episode of the Subscriber Dynasty. We had a bye week this week, next week, and Conference Championship week, so we're not going to show any gameplay. Probably just roll them all into one and maybe get the bowl week after that. But we have no games. Everybody else did. Oregon State wins 38-3. Missouri wins 55-27. UCF ends up knocking off USF 56-42 in the Battle of the Floridas. Nebraska 58-35. Utah State 49-26. Virginia 62-40. Texas Tech and Oklahoma State agreed on a mutual gentleman's agreement to let it sim. They tried to get it together, couldn't work, so they both agreed to let it sim. So we're gonna let it sim. Rutgers 56-30. Kentucky 42-42-38. So we're gonna advance it to week 15. We'll be right back. All right, let's get in with the advance. Like I said, bye week this week. We might take a peek at recruiting. It'll be this week and next week rolled into one. So there you go. See, everybody else plays Oregon State bye week, Missouri bye week, UCF, USF, Nebraska, Utah State bye weeks, Virginia bye week, Texas Tech and Texas, Oklahoma State, Oklahoma, Rutgers bye week, and then Kentucky bye week. So we got the Big 12 playing, and that's it. So maybe they'll get their games done early. We can advance early. You never know. Heisman watch, see what's going on there. Utah State jumping up with Barrett out for USF. It hurt him quite a bit. So Utah State jumping up there. Kentucky jumping up there. Texas Tech and Oregon State still up there as well. So still all users. Still perfect. Exactly what it should be. Championship contenders, see what's going on for everybody that's ranked. We have a new number one, that's for sure, because USF lost. So UCF, Rutgers, and then Utah State, Kentucky, USF, Oregon State, Missouri at 8, Cal at 9. So 8 out of the 12 in the top 10. Virginia at 13, Texas Tech at 14. So there's 10 out of the 12 in the top 25. With Nebraska coming in at 42, and Oklahoma State coming in at 62. So everybody in the top 62, top 63, top 65, that's pretty solid. Regardless of how you look at it, we'll take a peek at award winners and stuff like that when we get to it. That'll probably be the last video of the season after the bowl games and all that, to see where everybody ends up and all the awards and all that jazz. But as of right now, that's it for this part. We'll be right back with the advance. All right, we are in week 15 now. We're done with our recruiting, looking real good there. See how everybody else did. We only had 2 games this past week, which was Texas Tech, who ends up losing 75-70, and Oklahoma State, who ended up losing 64-21. So we're going to advance it in the Conference Champ week, see who's playing for that. We'll be right back. All right, so let's get on with the advance. We're sitting number 9, sitting really good. We have no game. Oregon State and Utah. Missouri's got a bye week. UCF and SMU. USF bye week. Nebraska bye week. Utah State, San Diego State, Virginia, and Wake Forest. Texas Tech, Oklahoma State bye weeks, Rutgers and Illinois, and then Kentucky, LSU. Man, there's still some chances for potential shakeup of the top 25, at least the top 3 or 4. But it's gonna be rough, dude. Taking a look at the Heisman watch, see who's up there. Utah State's gonna look like they're gonna sneak out and take it, man. With a hurt quarterback for USF, dropped them off now. Everybody else fighting for it. Utah State, Kentucky, Texas Tech, Oregon State, and then UCF. I mean, everybody but these two have games this week, so it's going to be a battle to the very end to see who's going to get it and who's not. Taking a look at the championship contenders just to see what's going on there, so we can see where everybody's in and up ranking. We have UCF at number 1, Rutgers at 2, Utah State number 3, Kentucky 4, USF 5, Oregon State 6, Missouri 8, myself number 9. So Ohio State, Texas, the only 2 non-user teams in the top 10. So we got 8 out of 12 in the top 10. Virginia at number 13. There's number 9, Texas Tech at number 20. There's number 10. 10 of the 12 in the top 25, baby. We got Nebraska coming in at 41. And really, I thought Nebraska was towards the end, but I guess not. Oklahoma State's had kind of a rough year this year, coming in at 81. So I think he got a win against me. That's all that really matters. Frazier is against me anyways. Let's take a look at the top 25s because I want to see how close the ranking is for the number 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's the main reason why I want to peek at this. Actually, Rutgers has it pretty secure, dude. Utah State, Kentucky probably could flip, but it looks like it's going to be a Rutgers-UCF matchup for the national title. Kentucky, even with the 2 losses, I don't know if they'll swap enough because they're in the Power 5 conference, but you never know. It's happened before. It could happen again. Same thing with Oregon State. He could jump up there. But I think as long as these 3 teams win, they'll stay 1, 2, and 3 unless something crazy happens. But it is a video game. You never know. But that's it, man. We are done. We got nothing really to show. Recruiting has gone well. All that we'll leave it for now. We'll include the conference championship week in the video. So week 14, week 15, Conference Championship week all in one video, because that's 3 weeks of me doing absolutely nothing because I lost. But anyways, that's it for this part. We'll be right back. Conference Championship week. All right, Conference Champ week. See how everybody did. Oregon State wins 66-17. Missouri UCF wins 90-31. Then Utah State 56-21. Virginia 56-24. And then Rutgers 49-21. Kentucky, the Titans said, yo, dude, this team is still glitched. So still can't play that game. I don't know what else to do. I thought I fixed it, but I guess I didn't. So we're out of luck with LSU at least. So we're going to advance it into bowl week. We'll be right back. Boom. Utah State wins the Heisman, sneaks up and takes it from Barrett, who even not playing the last couple of weeks of the season, almost still won it, man. I don't even think he was on the list last week, last 2 or 3 weeks for sure, but he did a pretty good job. We got Missouri, user versus user matchup, number 8 versus number 7 in the nation for our bowl game. It should be a heck of a game. Brian Cater's always a good game. We play him. See how everybody else doing. Packers, Rodgers, Oregon State playing Ohio State, Missouri, myself, UCF and Rutgers, USF and Utah State, Nebraska, Texas A&M, Utah State, USF, Virginia, Tennessee, Texas Tech, Arkansas, Oklahoma State got a bye week, Rutgers, UCF, and then Kentucky, who ended up losing to LSU against Illinois. So glitch team wins again. Taking a peek at the championship contenders, we'll use the award winner stuff for after bowl week for one last time, and then we'll go from there. After that, UCF 1, Rutgers 2, Utah State 3, USF 4, Oregon State 5, Missouri 7, Cal 8. Wow, I was like, I thought we had the numbers backwards. They are backwards. Okay. Kentucky 12, Virginia 13, Texas Tech at 19, Nebraska at 38, and Oklahoma State, who had kind of a rough year, coming in at 81. So all in all, pretty good season all around. Almost everybody with a bowl game this week. Other than that, we're looking pretty good. But it's been a good season, man. Good note to go out on, that's for sure. 10-2 on the year. Hopefully we can make it 11-2, but we'll see. That's me for this episode, and I'll see you guys next time.